Hey there, happy Thursday. We are going live in just a second. The February finish is our topic for today. So I'm going to give everybody just a second to jump on. So if you're watching the replay, go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. Today we're going to talk about the February finish.
Hey there, happy Thursday.
So let me go ahead and mute this. One sec. For today. So I'm going to give everybody just, there we go. Let me pull it up on my phone instead so that I can make sure that I don't miss any. Hey, Sean, welcome, welcome, lady. So let me know if you can see me and hear me clearly, and then I'm going to pull up my screen as well. All right, looks like I was muted. Go ahead and let me know if you can see me and hear me clearly. I am posting in the community to let them know I'm live. I'm live on YT, and then we're gonna get started right away because I know this is a lot of you ladies lunchtime, so I want to be mindful. All right. Okay, cool. All right, you can hear me clearly. Okay, so I'm going to keep this here so that I don't miss any messages because I am streaming from Zoom to YouTube. So what I want to start with today is letting you ladies know specifically, and especially for you ladies who have earned a little bit of money this month or just enough. I want you ladies to end February with more than enough. I want you to be in a space where you can shout and say, "Oh my God, I made more than what my monthly goal was." So there's a specific level of prosperity with your name on it for February, but you cannot reach it if you're abandoning your own goals. So drop a one in the comments if you have been abandoning your goals for the month of February, even the month of January. You've been in a space where you put this person first, or you put that new project first, where you put your of course we gotta put the kids first, but sometimes we gotta tell them no in order to fulfill what we need to do with our life and our goals. So today we're going to be covering the gap. So first thing is the gap. We're going to check the gap in between where you want to be and where you are. We're going to talk about the low-hanging fruit. We're going to give you some CEO level clarity, not just hobby clarity, because a lot of you are in the space where you're having a business or hosting a business that is um, just a hobby. If it's not bringing in enough income, it's a hobby. So we're going to give you some CEO clarity today. And then the momentum map. We're going to end with that so that you can end the month with momentum. But first of all, we want to talk about where you are. A lot of you have probably seen this at different conferences or different videos, but we want to talk about specifically in 2026, where you are now, no matter when you're watching this video. Right now, it's being recorded as of February 19th, 2026. Well, whenever you're watching this, I want you to sit down, take a moment to see like where you are on this model. It's an AIDA model: attention, interest, desire, and action. Where is your audience at? So the attention is where a lot of you are stuck, because in the attention phase is where you're posting content, where you're getting people to know, like, and trust you. I've seen so many of the ladies in our community in passive income and prosperity um, posting a lot more. They're building their brands. So this is where the consumer becomes aware of your product, usually through advertising, your content, your posts on Facebook, your posts on YouTube, your posts on LinkedIn, wherever you're posting. Next one is interest. Interest becomes it was when the customer becomes interested in learning more about your product, the benefits, and how it fits their lifestyle. And a lot of customers don't know what you're offering if you're stuck in the attention phase, or if you're not even getting attention. I know a lot of ladies right now aren't posting at all. I know I've had conversations with so many ladies where they have some amazing products to offer. They have some amazing services to sell. And they're not even posting about it. So a lot of you aren't even in the attention phase. But when you get to the interest phase, this is because you've been posting, you've been sharing your content, you've been showing up and showing out. You've been sharing with people what you do, how you can help them, how you can be a blessing to them. And then next is the desire stage, where the consumer develops a favorable disposition towards the product, where they're saying, okay, oh my gosh, this is something that I need. Like, for example, I've been posting a lot on um, TikTok about a standing desk that I have. I'm actually using the desk now. I'm sitting, but it's a standing desk. I've been posting a lot about that, and a lot of people are saying now I can use this because I have back pains from sitting all day. But if I wouldn't have never put out the videos explaining to them how to use it, explaining to them what to use it for, they would have never known. So a lot of people are getting to the desire stage, and I'm seeing more sales with this standing desk because I've explained what that product is. I gained their interest, and then now desire, and they're taking action. So action is the final step, where they are actually buying. So look at this model and see, okay, ask yourself, where am I? Am I in the attention phase? Am I in the phase of not even getting attention yet because I'm not showing up? Let you comment below. Let me know which phase of the model you're in. Are you in attention? Are you in interest? Are you in desire? And are you in action? Now, if you're looking at it from your overall brand standpoint, if you're just building your brand, you're not promoting offers and services, look at that too. Where are you with that? But if you're just promoting one specific product or service, like I know some of you offer travel packages. I know some of you offer print on demand products. Are you sharing those products? Put where that product belongs on this model, and keep pushing until the end, until that there's action um, happening. So we're going to start with the gap. So the gap check. You want to reverse engineer what you did this month. So what is the gap check? It's a quick way for you to see where your February goals currently stand, and exactly what you need to do to close that gap, to move the needle, to get closer to that gap. So we're going to talk about, for each one, the logic behind it, and then your next move. So this one is the gap check, where we're going to reverse um, engineer it. So Don't look forward at what's left. Because if you look forward, just say, for example, if your goal it was to hit $10,000 this month and you only have 2,000, I don't want you to look forward at that 8,000 that you have to get. I want you to take a minute to look back. What did you win this month? What was a goal that you hit this month? What was something that came to you with ease this month? And I want you to go back uh, and do that again for the next 9 days, or roll that in as a piece of your strategy for the next 9 days. We'll get into the strategy in a sec. But the move, the next move that I want you to make to fill that gap over the next 9 days, we have about 9 days left in February. Um, Take your February income goal, subtract what you already made. This is super simple. If you need more, if you need 2,000 more, claim it. Don't get frustrated. There are months where I'm trying to hit my goal and I need 1,500 more or 2,500 more, but it happened because I knew where to look. I knew where to reverse engineer to look back in my month or the prior months and see what worked and roll that back in order to hit my income goals. So divide that by 2,000 by the price of your main offer. So just say, for example, if your main offer is a package for $500, you only need to sell four. You only need to sell four of them. If your main offer is a $100 package, you need to sell 20 of them. So how are you going to get that momentum to get to that 20? So we'll talk about that in a second. We're not looking for the masses. We're not looking to get in front of everybody. We're just looking for four specific people. If your total is 500. So next is the low hanging fruit, which is the no-brainer. This is the no-brainer offer. This is one of my favorite things to do over the past few years. And it often includes discounts. I know I hear a lot of you say, I don't want to give up my coins, but if you're not offering discounts, just say, for example, if you're not offering discounts and you're not receiving clients, 0 + 0 = 0. Like you gotta look at it that way. So what is low-hanging fruit is the low-hanging fruit strategy, identifying which of your current offers is the fastest to move right now, so that you can stop chasing the hard sale. So here's the logic of it. Stop trying to climb the mountain when there's money already on the ground. You already have products that you've created in the past. You've already have digital courses, print on demand products, coaching packages. Go through your website. So for me, I've been using the same website for like the past 5 or 6 years. So what I normally do when I'm looking for low hanging fruit is I go through and I look at, okay, what can I bundle together or what can I quickly recreate in order to hit and use in order to hit my income goals right now. So your next move is to just sit down, take a moment today, because we have 9 days left in February. What is your no-brainer offer? The one that's easy to say. You want to make sure this is one that's easy to say yes to and doesn't require a 60-minute sales call, because that's something that's going to stress you out if you have to do it, especially if you're on a big push to get your final 2K or 5K or whatever it is. You want to make sure that it's low hanging fruit for them and it's easy for you. It's not too time consuming. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thank you all for joining as I go along, because I'm not going to be, this one is not going to be super long, because I know it's lunchtime for a lot of people. And I want to make sure these YouTube videos are straightforward and to the point. So instead of pitching your 5,000, I know a lot of us have the higher tier products, or a lot of us want to launch the higher tier products. I know last year my coach asked me, Knifey, when are you going to launch your 10K product? I'm like, I'm not ready for that yet. I know where my audience is, and this is where I'm going to stick to and like increase over time. So I like working with the audience that I'm working with. So in order for me to stay in alignment with them, those 10K offers maybe a year or two down the road because I know where they're going. So let's see. So instead of pitching your 5K mastermind today, because you have 9 days left, remember, go to your almost buyers, the people who loved your product. So, for example, your products on Etsy, the people who clicked love on your Etsy products, go and offer them a sale. The people that ask you questions month about go about your coaching package. Follow up with them with a no brainer offer. For those of you that are in my community, you all know that I jump in your inbox all the time, like give with reminders of things, with offers. One, because I want to make sure that anything that I put out, the ladies that are in my community don't miss it. And two, they're no-brainer offers. If I'm going to give a discount, I'm going to make sure it's to someone that really needs it. So you want to do something short and simple in Messenger and just say, hey, I'm opening 2 spots for fill in the blank. Do you want in? Or, hey, I always say, hey, just checking to make sure you saw, because I always post it in my community as well. Hey, I'm just checking to make sure you saw my post about this offer. I just want to make sure you don't miss it. Keep it simple, keep it conversational, not salesy. Because if you're salesy, you're not going to do anything but push people away. You want to make sure that you're not salesy when you're jumping in somebody's inbox. And please do not jump in request somebody as a friend and jump in their inbox. I don't know how many times that's happened, but as soon as I see that sales message, immediately, I immediately unfriend them. So your thought right now should be getting notifications of payments received, whether it's Stripe, whether it's PayPal, whether it's Square, however you're accepting payments, while helping those that need it now with a no-brainer offer. And I didn't add this into the slides. One thing that I did set up this week is a free 20-minute session. It's a CEO alignment session where you come in, you ask one question, pick my brain, and you walk away with a solution. If you want that, just comment 20-minute session and I'll send the link over to you. Next one is a CEO level clarity. So CEO clarity is how to stop playing business with busy work. A lot of us are busy being busy and start focusing on 3 activities that actually generate income. Like generate income. I'm going to say this one more time. We have 9 days left in February. This is a short month. So we got to stop being busy. So the logic of this one is you're spending 80% of your time on 20% of your results. So we're going to eliminate some of those extra things that you're doing. So your next move is if it doesn't, when you're sitting down to do something, if it doesn't involve content, conversations, or conversion, it's a hobby. It does not need to be in this next 9 days. Maybe in the future, but not in the next 9 days. So when you're sitting down for the next 9 days, think CCC. Knifey said CCC. So you want to make sure if it's not content, conversions, or conversations, it's off your list until you hit your income goal. For the next 9 days, we're delegating admin. So if you have like some things that you're trying to clean up in your back of your website or you're trying to tweak your website, put those to the side until after March 1st, until after you're in a new month and you hit your income goal. So your content must be that you're putting out a message. Your conversions must be that you're actually talking to a human, talking to somebody. And this can be like when I'm doing lead generation. This can be sending messages on Messenger in the DMs. This can be even sending an email. like to your list. So it doesn't have to be a physical conversation. A physical conversation is much better. Not physical, like a phone conversation or a Zoom conversation is much better. But as many reps as you can get in with messages and with emails to your list, you will have a better opportunity for conversions. So pick one of those three and do it for the next hour. Like literally, if you're not crushing your goals, this starts today. Pick it and do it for the next hour. Take a break and do another hour. Before the end of the day, what I want you to do is look at your wins. What did I do well today? And then do that again tomorrow. What brought in clients today? And then do that again tomorrow. So before we jump into next number 4, the final one, I want to make sure that all of you are aware of our 2-hour content creation workshop, because this part, the CEO level clarity, when you're doing content and showing up online, it it flows right with this workshop. You want to make sure that you're posting not just any random content or just posting memes and motivational quotes. You want people to see what you're actually doing, right? So the 2-hour content creation workshop is all about learning how to manage your content and your time, how to create a simple batching rhythm that fits your life, and understanding what to post so you're not starting from scratch. You can go ahead and screenshot this. I'm not going to um, read the whole thing, but go to my website, Knifey, it's my name, knifeyburks.com. The last hour, so I'm going to teach the first hour, about first 45, 50 minutes. Then we're going to take a quick break. And then we're going to go into the second hour where it's going to be all workshop style, where I'm guiding you to create content, whether it's videos, whether it's regular static posts, whether it's writing your captions, um, and and also it's going to be an open Q&A during that hour as well. So get all signed up for it now. It is Saturday, February 21st at 10 a.m. If you're watching this afterwards, it will be sold as a course after that time. So this is the final one, the momentum map. So the momentum map is a simple layout to help you decide exactly where to show up and what to say for the next 9 days to finish the month strong, or what to do for the next 9 days. You got to overcome the argument in their head, because if somebody feels like you're selling to them, they're already having an argument going on there in their head, or objection as to why they don't want what you have to sell, or why they can't get what you have to sell. So people don't just buy because they understand you. They buy because they feel understood by you. So how many times have you connected with somebody and you brought them into a package and gave them the information for one of your coaching packages or your products, and they say, "Oh my God, this is exactly what I need." Like, I've had that with so many clients because I listen to what people want and I create an offer based on what I can do to help them, what I can do to be a blessing to them. So make sure your anything that you create makes your client, your audience, your customer feel understood. And then finally, your move for the next 9 days this is not negotiable if you haven't reached your goals. For the next 9 days, your map isn't about your credentials. You don't want to talk about the degrees that you have. You don't want to talk about anything like that, the certifications. It's about getting into agreement with your customer. Stop telling them what you do and start telling them why the way they've been doing it hasn't worked. You want to make sure that you're speaking to their pain points and not speaking about your certification. So here's an example script. Feel free to take a screenshot of it. Let me go ahead and smile while you take a screenshot of it with my princess wave. But the script is you've been trying blank strategy, and that's why you're feeling fill in the blank with their pain. I have a different path. And then you go into how you can help them. For example, I have clients that have a lot of different offers, but they're all over the place. And when they're signing up for, I also offer monthly retainers where I help clients with um, their websites and their landing pages and their email funnels and their content. But a lot of times my clients have things that's all over the place. It's on different websites. Some is on Gumroad, some is on I think it's Square, some is on Shopify. Like things are everywhere. So when you're telling people to go to your website to get something, there's always a different link. People don't know where to go because everything is so scattered. So what I do for my website, everything goes on my website, knifeyburks.com. Everything that I'm currently offering goes there. So that nobody is confused. So that if somebody wakes up in the middle of the night and say, I really need that package that Knifey offers, offered the other day, but I don't remember where to get it. They're not going to say that about me because my website is knifeyburks.com. If I'm offering it, it's on that website. It's not a link. They're not going to have to wake up in the morning and ask me for a link to get such and such. All they have to do is go to my website and purchase. So the goal when you describe, the goal is when you describe their problem better than they can, they automatically credit you with having the solution. So that's the bridge to the sale. That's where the sale is going to happen. So you need to make sure you're doing this over the next 9 days. If you want to pause and go back and watch this video, you can. But be sure if you're in a place where you are needing help with content, go ahead and join us for the 2-hour content creation workshop this Saturday, knifeyburks.com. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Ladies, right now you have the map in your hands, you have the goal in your heart, and the profit is waiting for you to show up. It's waiting on you to move. So don't let February end without seeing what you're truly capable of. So thank you, ladies, for joining. We're going to go ahead and end. We're right at 30 minutes. I did good timing today. I didn't go all off track. So I'm proud of me, and I hope you are too. But go ahead and comment. Let me know if you have any questions if you're watching the replay. If you're watching the replay after this, and you want access to the training, it will still be on my website as a course. So you can go there and grab access to it then at that time. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments. All right, everybody, happy Thursday. Talk to you all soon.